right, it's Diane Ludeking coming at you from SoulPlaces headquarters in St. Paul, Minnesota. And it's been dreary and rainy here for what seems like forever. So it's a good day to talk about Mental Health Awareness Day. So that's today, October 10th, 2018. And I've been talking about this a couple days during the week. I came on live yesterday and I came on live on Sunday and have been talking about some heart opening techniques, which seems weird for, we're talking about mental health, which is, we think that's mental in the head, but a lot of it has to do with heart too. So I was sharing some heart opening techniques, and the heart hug was a really popular one. So today I want to talk about something that you can do to help people that are suffering from mental health issues, or just a way to talk to people that you don't even know they might be suffering or going through a hard time. So this is a great technique that worked, that really changed my life. So 1 in 4 adults has mental health issues, and 1 in 10 children. And I've been that 1 in 4 that has suffered from melancholy and dark moods, depression, basically. And so the last 8 years had been really dark for me. And there's so many ways that it can be treated. Sometimes it's pain in your body that leads to depression. Sometimes it's a chemical imbalance. There's so many ways that this can affect people. And there's a whole spectrum of, some people can improve with holistic, natural remedies, which is what worked for me. Some people need medication, So I want to say that I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm coming at it from the point of view of having worked with depression for most of my life. So what really helped me was this skill that my mentor and counselor taught me probably 8 or 9 years ago, and she called it mirroring. And it's where you sit with a person and you literally mirror them. So, hey Lee, good morning. So it's where you literally sit with somebody, ideally across from them, across a table or knee to knee, and you just listen. You put aside all of your own agenda. Whatever they say that might trigger you, you put it aside. You are just listening to really let them open up and share and feel safe. So somebody who's depressed does not want to be fixed by a friend. They don't want to feel like you're trying to fix them. They want to be heard, and they want to be sometimes just sat with, just sit with them, hold their hand, and listen. If they're willing to talk, listen. So, of course, if somebody's in crisis, you want to help them, get a professional involved. So, but this is a technique where you can really help somebody be seen and heard. That's what all of us want, right? So, so this mirroring technique is you literally just listen to them, talk, cry if they need to, get mad if they need to. Hi, Lori. One of my fellow mental health warriors. She's helping people out. So when you mirror somebody, you literally just sit with them, you look them in the eye and let them talk. And then when they've kind of stopped talking, then you use your words. So you let them do 90% of the talking. And then you mirror back to them what they've said. So, it sounds like, Bill, it sounds like you're having a really hard time. And, but, I've seen you in the past really thrive, and I know your heart. you're a beautiful human being, you're a wonderful father, or, whatever is their truth. You need to know them. You have to get to know these people in order to mirror their truth, to know truly who they are. So that's mirroring. You reflect back to them what they've shared. I see you're having a hard time, and I know your truth. You're a wonderful father. You're a great fisherman, or whatever their truth is. But it means you have to get to know them. So I know in our country there's a lot of support for veterans and people with PTSD, and so thanking them for their service is one thing. Get to know them. Ask them if they could go out for a cup of tea and just listen. They need to be heard is what they need more. Your gratitude is great. They need to be heard also. So if they're not getting that from somewhere, people fall through the cracks in our system. And if you can be there to listen and really see what they may need or be feeling, that's what is helpful, these one-on-one relationships. So I just want to encourage you to go out and mirror people. It takes time, and we're all busy, but this is so important, these relationships, connecting with people. So I would just want to encourage you to practice this mirroring technique with your friends, and then maybe people you don't know as well, and then work your way out to a stranger on the sidewalk. How are you doing? Just 5 minutes with somebody, So this has been a life-changing technique for me to be on the receiving end of, and then it also feels good to be the person doing it, mirroring and reflecting and listening. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So my personal journey with depression has been ongoing. Seems like maybe I was born with it, I don't know. But for me, so I knew I need to eat good, I need to work out, I need to do all these things. Journaling has been really important in my life, and it just never clicked. I could never maintain it because I was just so sad and my body was so sick. And so I found this natural supplement is what I've been using. This little 3-pack here has been a miracle for me. And then my smoothies, my green smoothies, and then my workouts are finally working too. They've always mentally made me better for maybe that day, but physically they just made me feel worse actually. So now that my body is getting, this really was the life changer for me. My body now is actually able to process these healthy foods and my workouts, and 6 months ago, I would not have been talking to you on a Facebook Live. No way. I was so in the ditches. And I had great friends that helped and mirrored and listened. And I know that you can feel helpless as somebody who is trying to support somebody with depression. So there's so many things out there that can help people, and if they're falling through the cracks, be an advocate for them, mirror to them. I'm just checking my notes here so I'm not missing anything here. So so I've actually started, since I feel so good these days, I've started dreaming again and thinking more about the future, which I couldn't do when I was depressed. So I'm picking up my writing again and my journaling, and I'm dreaming this super big dream, y'all. So I'm gonna share that next week. This big thing that it's just in the dreaming phase now. I'm not sure what the first step is. So maybe sharing it with you will be the first step. So I think that was all I had to share with you today. Go do some good out. The whole month is Mental Health Awareness Month. Today in particular is the day. I don't know, every day is Mental Health Awareness Day in my world. So go do good in the world. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Bye-bye.